collapse into it.
Yeah. I feel like I could jump, but like, whoa! Hey, bud. This is cool. I didn't press record.
No, you did.
Oh, did I?
Yeah, you did.
Okay, cool.
Right. You go be quiet, Miss Loud Pants.
Are we ordering food?
Yeah.
What do you order on? I don't know. What do you feel like? I don't get food order apps where I am, so I'm open to suggestion. This is a
Well, if you want to keep on your diet, we can do banana blossom because they're like noodle
Kinda
Asian
clean.
salads. All right.
go. She's like, I don't want to go. Go, Lex. What are you saying? No, hey, go.
You go on your bed.
Whatever you feel like.
My Apple load.
See if it turns up before the podcast is over. Oh.
That would be
Oh.
I swear, Wi-Fi doesn't work anymore. Just this year, it's like, no.
No, I think since the UK, your phone's been on the fritz.
It's been my whole family, though.
Oh.
Yeah. Apparently, there's a new update or something, and Optus users are just not it.
Yeah, right. Mine's been okay. Mine's Optus.
Hmm.
Anyway.
Well, there's sushi.
We're on. Yeah, I can do sushi. Oh, my nuts! Ow!
All right, outside, you two. How did you just yell?
Oh. Good start. Yeah, good dog. Yeah, whatever you want to order. Sushi?
My house, cool. Double check.
Yeah. Oh, we had an order for some food. We were out working the other week, and I said I'd pick it up, and Alyssa booked it from like an hour away, different suburb pickup. So we ended up having to buy lunch twice that day, which was a bit of a stitch up.
Yeah, my family got some freebies.
Free feed.
Yeah.
But yeah. Anyway, this is fun. So we got sushi coming. I've got Alyssa back, everybody.
Hi.
It's been weeks. No one's seen you since the UK.
Yeah, you just kind of buffed out all of our guests.
Well, yeah, we've been busy. You've been busy. Like, so, you've been crushing it since we got back. Like, I feel like you got a fresh boost of like motivation from the UK trip and like a bunch of techniques, I guess, that you wanted to share and work and do people. You've been running your own clients.
Yeah.
You've been flat out. Like,
I think you probably only slowed down the past like week or two.
yeah, and
Barely.
and yeah, barely. But you've been pushing the limit. Like you were working like 20 plus dogs a week, which is a lot.
Yeah.
In a 5-day spread, you don't really want to do much more than that. Otherwise, you're just overworking.
Yeah. And I've averaged like maybe doing 2 or 3. I think like 3 coachings a week.
Yeah.
Plus.
How have you been finding it?
Nice. I like talking to the people more than the walk-in trains, I think, now.
Yeah.
I think the walk-in trains are like fun, but I think I've had too much of it now. So I'm like, okay.
It's when you start, they have a novelty, like, because you get to get out and play with the dogs, which is a novelty, right? And then I think there's obviously all your big learnings come from your coaching sessions. And then once you start seeing that reward, like my one at the moment is the reactivity groups, watching the dogs go from biting and lunging and reacting through to sitting in the pub having a beer. That progression and seeing like the learning working is like the exciting bit now. Whereas it used to be like teaching a puppy to play or recall and
my exciting bit is more like the dogs going on pack walks together.
Yeah, which is a new thing we've sort of had to bring in. So obviously when we're in the UK and we were talking to Jacob, we're in this mentorship program and he'd advised us to do some stuff, and we're finding it as the business evolves and grows, things are changing, and we have there was a hole, I guess.
Yeah.
And you know, Jacob pretty much straight up told you when we asked him what to do, because he wanted me to do the bigger offer or the boot camp, which we're toying with, but hasn't really taken off yet. But was for you to run like a weekly social every week, so that anybody who works through a program or works with us can come back and practice and train and hang out. And then it's either a subscription or a one-off payment sort of thing. But we didn't get to that. We've ended up with social walks being more desirable and requested. So I lead a social walk on a Sunday, and Alyssa's doing one on a Friday. Yours Fridays, like your little pack walk thing?
Not really. It's more of like I'm doing the walk and trains and more pack walks now.
Okay.
Because not everyone's available.
For them, yeah.
Everyone said after Easter.
Yeah. Well, we're about to come into another school holiday period, which will dump. And we're going to take some time off in April. We're not going to do weekends. You're taking a week off. We're going to pump back into May because all the inquiries, the reactivity inquiries are pumping in lately. Tweaked some marketing, tweaked the website a bit, and we're just getting really good, better qualified leads. So less time wasters and just people reaching out who want help, need help, and want to sign up straight away, which has been really good. Been working with other trainers, which I think is good because it means we're doing something other people aren't.
Yeah.
I think the reactivity program we're offering on the beaches now is super niche. No one else is doing it. No one else is doing reactivity in groups and in group classes. And now we've got a facility sort of in AV to work in that space. I'm going to negotiate terms with that and actually get a contract. So we're going to have a space we can work regularly, which is really cool. And then, But Alyssa's back. She's been killing it, guys. Like, couldn't make me any happier having Alyssa being part of the team at the moment. She's been so busy that I don't get to hang out and we don't get to do this. But, like, watching her go from not talking to people too much and just watching and shadowing me to now, like, butting in when we're in class and coaching people, taking people aside and actually teaching them stuff one-to-one. And the feedback I've been getting off clients and stuff's been unreal. You should be super happy with yourself.
They've all been very hardworking, to be fair, most of my clients.
Yeah, good. But that's like shows you that you're inspiring them, right? Like it's part. Don't take that as a not lightly. Like you've made them want to do that, and you've kept them relatable and talking. It's not like, oh, I don't like this guy, I don't want to go. You've obviously inspired them enough to want to do the work and get the results, and you're getting results.
Pretty much all my clients. There's not one that I dread to go hang out with.
No, we're very lucky. All the dogs are great, and all the owners are really cool. I think we end up making friends with a lot of them.
I'd probably say shout out probably be like Daisy and Carol, and her partner at the moment. Yep. I think I'm mostly impressed with them. Mainly the fact that like Daisy's practically been like off leash with other dogs she hasn't met before. She ended up playing with a dog she hadn't met before the other day.
Yep.
And she normally was like struggling a lot, and the owners were particularly struggling a lot more with her.
Well, she was, when they reached out, Daisy was lunging and barking at people and dogs.
Yeah.
So anyone. So on any walk, it was horrifically stressful for her. Even when I went to the house, Daisy had to go at me. Yeah. And then she was attacking the stove. She was attacking all sorts of stuff. And it was just that reinforcing with extra pressure and loading up before events and stuff. It was crazy. The communication they have now is much better. And we just saw them on a walk, right? She was cruising.
Yeah.
Great little dog. And an older dog, so 7?
Yeah, roughly.
I think she's about 7, border collie. And
we'll probably put a video up of her playing with that healer they found the other day.
Cool.
From that
on this nice white wall.
That's the result from being an absolute menace to society.
Yeah, not being able to be out lunging at people and dogs to playing nicely with another dog. We can do that. I'll have it on my phone.
Yeah.
Cool. I thought we would broach, because we've got so many puppies at the moment. So we're going to go back to puppies.
Back to puppies.
Just quickly. I'm going to pick your brain a bit. Crate training puppies. People are doing one of two things. They're either doing it wrong or they're giving up on it too quick. And when I say doing it wrong, when we set up a crate, and you can say the right thing to do, but like every time I've been going around to see people who have new clients, have puppies, the crate's like just off the side to the kitchen, or it's like in the lounge room. So if like this was the main lounge room, the crate would be right there. Not covered, just the metal crate. And they're like, yeah, we're crate training. She doesn't really like going in there. She whinges a lot. And I'm like, well, position of the crate, time in the crate. People aren't doing the sleep schedule.
The crate itself.
And the crate itself, like it's just not in the right position or covered or all that sort of stuff. And that's been a bit frustrating, to be honest. I probably walked into 3 homes last week and they were all set up. And we've got it in the guide, like where to put your crate. But do you want to rage on about that a little bit?
Not particularly. Like, we have it written down. We'll tell you in person. We'll tell you now. Like, somewhere quiet. Cover it so it's nice and dark. Replicate it to woofed in. You know, some dogs don't like being overly hot. So just like a nice, simple, like thin mattress is enough to do. You don't have to make it full of blankets and pillows and all that to make it cozy, unless that's what your dog likes. You know, and just be firm. Like, a kid needs boundaries. The dog is a child. It is a toddler, basically. You're going to need to be firm with your boundaries. Otherwise, they're going to walk all over you. And then you're going to have a raging hormonal teenager in 6 months and you'll be like, it doesn't listen.
Yeah.
You haven't taught it to listen.
Yeah, exactly.
So.
Be nice about it. Like, a lot of people are putting dogs in crates and walking out and the dogs are going into stress. You want to like sit with the dog like you would a child until they fall asleep and then leave the room. But if you nail it with a puppy and you get it right from the beginning, it's the best thing you'll ever do. If you get it wrong, it's going to be annoying and stressful, and then your dog's going to learn to bark and cry and sleep out of crate and manipulate you to get the things they want. But the amount of sleep the dog will get in a crate in the right place as well will create a nice, fulfilled dog. Like, sleep is so important. Even with all the reactivity stuff we're doing, it's like we're putting the dogs into stressful or loaded or controlled situations to deal with pressures, right? But after they do all that stuff, like, the best thing for the dog would be crate, sleep, and just decompress and get over that stress and pressure that they've been put in and come back out. And if you can crate your dog, you can control when they sleep. You know, like, you can be like, hey, we've had a big morning. It's been a lot. You should nap.
Yeah.
And then they'll sleep and process and get over it and learn to deal with those sort of pressures.
Also handy for like travel, like the bedroom goes with you. So you can take your dog anywhere and it won't be anxious or stressed out in the new environment because it has, you know, it's safe, it's comfort place to go to.
Yeah.
I think people don't realise how like powerful of a tool that in itself can be.
Yeah, very much so. It's a dream, but I'm very much looking forward to going away in the van with the tent and having the dogs sleep in crates.
Yeah.
And be able to go away and have them just crate and chill. It means I can go camping places and do stuff, but we'll see how that's a dream at the moment, but we'll see.
You just try it. I tried it and mine weren't crate trained yet. They were still in the process of being crate trained.
Oh, you went to the farm, didn't you?
Yeah.
That was good.
Yeah, which I tried tie up in the beds.
Yeah.
And they freaked out and they ended up then in our bed. And the next night we tried it again and they probably lasted a few hours before they ended up back in the bed. And then we were successful on like, I think last night of like sleeping in the back.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, I think Cedar would sleep in the van, no worries. I think Jess said she's had her in there and done that before. And I think Wally would, but he'd need toileted. I think he'd have to have a toilet at like 10 and 4 or something.
Yeah.
Cause I mean, they've got free access, right? At my place, they're in and out. So, but he would. Okay. There was another topic.
There's another topic.
No. Oh, puppy play.
Puppy play. Not enough people playing.
Brinley called me the other day a bit distressed because she saw a puppy with a group of kids and the kids were like badgering the puppy, but like making it into a game where like egging the dog on to want to bite their hands and feet and things like that, and turned it into a game as such that then the dog's then tied up at the end of the lead, jumping at the kids, and the kids think it's a great game. And I was like, you're teaching what could potentially be a 40-kilo dog to bite in like the most basic sort of form. And yeah, Bryn called and was like, do we know these people? Like, maybe we should give them a call. But
like,
wasn't that?
Not the kid's dog, someone else's dog?
It was one of the kids' dogs, and then it was his mates, and they were all sort of out with it, sort of thing. But not one of our clients, so not our place to interject. But yeah, I think something to think about. Any kids under 12 or 14 even would be don't let them play with a puppy unsupervised. There needs to be supervision. It's the same as letting puppies play together, right?
Yeah.
There needs to be supervision. I'll let a calm older dog. So I had Pepper out with the puppy the other day and she crushed it. She was really submissive, let the puppy do things, but at the same time didn't let the puppy do too much.
Yeah.
She would move away or she'd tell him to stop. And it was really nice, balanced sort of play. But if you've got two puppies who don't know rules, they're just full on.
That was Monty and Jimmy the other day.
Yeah, right. So they just like go 100 miles an hour. If they're successful in it and they're enjoying it and they get rougher and rougher and rougher with each other, everyone thinks it's like the dog's having a good time. But they need to learn that that's not appropriate with all dogs.
Yeah.
So you, as a human or the owner, you're going to separate them at times and be like, dude, calm down. And you can go over slowly and approach calmly. You need to mediate these things. Same as like kids playing.
Yeah, much easier with help. I remember being there with like two puppies being like, calm down. We're walking.
Yeah. I've definitely been in those moments. You're just like, what's going on?
Getting too raised up and like, let's go.
Yeah, I think I made a mistake early days before any of you girls were working with me. And when I first sort of started dog training, I was watching another trainer on the beaches and it was all money, like I was money driven, but it was like, I can make 5 times as much if I take 4 dogs together on a pack walk by myself. And of course, learned the hard way because I took a Tasmanian devil, a Tasmanian devil, a Tasmanian devil, and a ghost on the fucking walk. And these 3 just went fucking mental. And the ghost went, see ya. And I was like, fuck. Like I just, as one person, I couldn't manage. It was chaos. Like I didn't even I got maybe 100 meters onto the walk.
That's what Clancy did yesterday.
And took him balk and just took him back. Clancy, you're gonna rat him out?
Oh my God, I nearly had a heart attack yesterday.
Did he bolt?
He bolted.
Oh no.
I got out the car, I introduced him to my dogs, it was completely fine. A runner went past, and then he just fucking legged it after the runner.
Oh, no.
And he has 3 legs, and he fucking like went it. And I was like, how are you running that fast? I'm so lucky I had the 10-meter lead. I was just like running down the road after him, and then my dog's like, oh, what's going on? Like,
this is
running
fun.
with me.
Yeah.
I called out his name, and he was like, what?
Yeah, that's nice.
And I was like, come back. And then he came running back. I was like, oh, thank God.
Runners are an interesting one, like, because Wally doesn't really like runners. And there was one this morning when I was walking Wally and Cedar. And Cedar was like, this is great. This guy's like big and tall and he might have a ball in his pocket. I'm going to go with him. And he was like, is she cool? I'm like, she just wants to play with you and say hi, mate. Like she's social. She's just out of the car. It's 6:30 this morning at the Oval. And Wally was like, he was giving him sus side eye, like, I'm not sure about this guy. Why does Cedar like him? Like, what do I do? And I was like, if I let Wally go over there and the guy runs, Wally's going to bite his ankles.
Yeah.
100%. He's just that dog. Like if you come into my house, he's fine to say hi to. But if you spook, he's like, ha. Yeah. So, yeah, early days I made the mistake and never again. But, you know, the house rule is now, and like I said to you as well, when you're taking out any multiple dogs, have a number of 1 to 10. And your energy level across the board cannot exceed 10.
See, I thought Clancy was way under the number that he appeared to be on that day.
Yeah.
It's just the fact it's just like, it just slipped.
Yeah,
and gone.
It happens. I mean, I don't think there's any trainers out there that haven't not lost a dog, but let go of a dog.
I should have tipped off. Apparently he was quite naughty that morning.
Yeah, something cheeky going on.
Cheeky.
You know, like we've had Jess call, I've lost a dog, Bryn's called me upset, Loz has called me, I can't get a dog in a car. Like everybody's had, the job comes with that sort of stuff. You just got to be ready for it. You know, like buddy Kaiser, he's tried to do a bolt on me with a roo.
Oh.
So he's on a retractable now. He doesn't get long line. He doesn't get off lead privileges like Rosie does.
Yeah.
But he's on a long line. because he did the bolt after a roo, and because I've got Rosie as well, and I was like, luckily he came back, but like that was a heart racing moment. It happens, right? So that's why we work on long leads and have all the kit. Anyway, not to lessen anything that we're doing. We're just, crazy experiences
you can have
that we
the
have
best
had.
trained dog in the world, but it's still a dog at the end of the day.
Definitely.
They still have free will.
Definitely. What else? But yeah, puppy play. So puppy play is a big thing. Managing the energy in there. You don't want it escalating beyond control or to a point where it's going to practice.
Our best example of puppy play would be Jimmy.
Yeah.
His owners came to us being like, he is so bitey, like he's biting us.
Well, it was aggression. They were going to send him back to the breeder.
Yeah.
They had mislabeled it, but labelled it as he's aggressive with his growling and barking and biting, and they were all covered in Band-Aids and stuff when I got there.
Yeah. First
day. It was an emergency call out. Like they called and I was like, I'll be there tomorrow because I didn't want them to send the puppy back. He was only 16 weeks.
Yeah.
It was fulfillment.
Yeah, but like he loves his play now. They're very happy with their dog. Like he's been joining us. He's about to be joining Pack Walk soon.
Cool.
Like he even posted a photo today being like, we just got our new flirt pole for Jimmy and we're so excited. It was good fun.
Yeah. They had, and it's a classic mistake, right? Or that whole rumor that goes around is playing tug or playing flirt pole or playing with my dog when they're growling and barking and biting the toy, teaching them to bite.
Yeah.
And he had started growling and barking at them when he was little, playing, and they were worried it was creating aggression, so they stopped. So he then has no outlet and no fulfillment with his teeth and pulling and biting and destruction, and then he was taking it out on them. And like when a dog or a puppy is bitey, people, kids and humans tend to be a bit like, and that jumpy sort of exciting movement reinforces it. Yeah, it makes it
antagonizing that dog.
Yeah. Right. Like, and the dogs like it because it's exciting and it's fun because like, you're getting a big response or you're getting a high pitched noise. So like, basically turning the human into a toy. And how do they activate it? They bite you, and then you squeak and jump. And they're like, aha, game on. But all we did was teach them how to play properly with a tug, ball rope, and now they've got a flirt pole. Was end of the first week, they were like, oh, he's so much better.
Yeah.
And we're now 3 or 4 weeks in, and he's joining pack walks. His recall's good. He doesn't pull on a lead.
He went to the farm the other day.
Oh, did he?
Said they loved it. Got sent a photo.
Cool.
So he's
stayed with the family. No need to send him back to the breeder. No incidences since.
No, he's been good. They're really enjoying their dog now.
Yeah. So that's
dream to walk. For his age, does not pull.
Yeah. Him and Monty. Monty's he's a banging Labrador. I'm excited to see what he grows to become.
Very food motivated.
Yeah, and good sniffer.
Yeah, I feel like Monty will become another Banks at this rate.
Yeah, leg magnet. Just stuck there, smiling at you.
Yeah. Heading your way. Oh.
Food's coming. We've ordered food for the cast.
Okay.
Oh, it's double delivery.
I'll bring it up.
Thank you.
And lots of puppies lately. I'm going to go back through the list this week and work out who's new.
I haven't gotten many of the puppies.
Avalon's been pumping.
I've been getting reactivity.
Yeah, but you're crushing it.
Yeah.
There's DY and two Queenscliff and I think there was an inquiry come through today, which was Colorado Plateau. So there'll be new dogs coming your way.
That'll be fun.
We're restructured a little bit. I'm stepping back from walk and trains, not completely, but Brindley's coming on in a more permanent capacity.
Yeah.
Is the right word for it. She's still going to do half a day at the pet shop on a Friday. And then Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday with Canine PT, and then we'll fill those. And then if they fill up, then Monday as well. But she has other personal commitments.
She's like our fun trainer. She's basically wanting to make dogs who we have trained and put them into experiences. So going out for bushwalks and maybe even summertime like group swims and stuff like that.
Everybody's getting like even though we've niched down the business, I feel like each of you guys is niching down again. Like Loz is just going to do the walk and trains and just going to do the cruisy stuff. She's not that. She's studying to be a neuroscientologist or something, brain surgeon at uni.
She's our smart lady.
But she's also like, anytime you give her a dog, she's take it and do it. But she's also like, you can take them all because she's so busy and tired, and she's been crook.
She's like the silent night. She works hard.
We're gonna get her on here. I'm just gonna drag her. Like, she didn't even come to the staff party. She got a Christmas present yet? No.
No.
You've got it.
I've got to find it.
Oh, you've hidden it.
I've hidden it somewhere.
So Loz's Christmas. Yeah. So we'll do maybe we should do a little staff party in April while we're quiet.
Yeah.
Or do we do it in June?
Well, no, do it because she's about to go away to Europe.
I don't think that's till after July, April, August.
Okay. Well, both Loz and Bryn are the opposite personalities of us, which is why they're not on here.
Yeah. Loz is all right when you get her out. She's got a good chat, but she's a bit shy. Brynlee's like very introvert and shy when she doesn't know you. Once you know her, it's like she's a lot.
She's a lot.
Yeah.
Don't say that.
Once you get in with Bryn, she's like, yeah. Talks. I have to tell her to be quiet sometimes.
I've never had to tell her to shut up.
Yeah.
She's a good chat.
Yeah, she's a good chat. So, and then Bryn's kind of focusing. So Bryn's going to be the puppy boss.
Yeah.
Yeah. She's done a puppy training school. She's done puppy training courses, and she's raised
the best puppy.
Yeah. Well, a couple. She's had a few puppies come through her training that have been unreal. Her dog is a great puppy. Her mum's dog, great infant puppy. But
Lolly, I think if everyone had a Lolly, the world would be perfect.
It's actually one of the cutest looking dogs. Like, she's always got that. We'll put a photo of Lolly.
We'll get a video of her like pouncing.
Okay, Bryn. But anyway, Lolly. So Carol and Lolly. Okay, Carol, Lolly. I'm going to write these down. Edit this tonight. And then, so she's going to focus on puppies, but she's also got a lot of knowledge with like food, crate training, nutrition, basic exercises from all her time at the vet and raising her mother's dog and her dog at the same time. But what is he?
The Aussie?
No. I can't even remember his name. I'm having mental blanks now.
Oh.
Springer Spaniel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huey
the Springer, and he had hip dysplasia. And I actually met him when I was doing a ride along with Jess before I was even a trainer. She was working him. But Bryn's done a great job raising Huey as well, but obviously going through that recovery and medication and all that sort of stuff. You know, she's got a world of knowledge in there about young dogs and raising like dogs under 10 months. She's just a master. Even little, like getting them used to water, getting them used to jumping stuff, training early tricks, not training too much, crate training, sleep training, toilet training. She lives in a unit, so her dog has to crate and go out, toilet a couple of times a day. She's got the experience in everything under 10 months.
She's also got the experience that most clients have, like apartment, working full-time job, just got a puppy. How do I make it work?
Yeah. And so like when we got you to do the Instagram, I've asked her to do it.
Oh yeah.
For the month. And we need to follow up about your one. But as a challenge for Brynlee, she's going to post daily on Instagram to build her confidence at just talking and sharing the knowledge, right? Because it definitely was it good for you?
Yeah.
I reckon. Like
I've had practice though.
Yeah, from 2025 to January, the trip and doing your Instagram stuff and coming back here from the UK, you like doubled. It was like not just a level up, you doubled how good you were at everything. Yeah. Your Instagram posts are good, you're talking to clients is better, your dog training's better, like everything.
So most of like my growing up though has let me practice that. Like I used to coach jiu-jitsu to like 3-year-olds.
Yeah, right.
So I had to learn how to simplify and reword things quite a lot. like I grew up performing with dance and acting and stuff like that.
Yeah. I think you just nailed your language lately.
Yeah.
Like you just found your groove, and you're just like, I know what people listen now, and you're delivering it with a lot more confidence as well. So hopefully Bryn's going to do weekly posts or daily posts to try and get her used to talking, and then she's going to start taking on the puppies for the puppy program, or at least if she doesn't want to do the one-to-one sessions, she'll take over all the online communication.
Yeah.
Because she's good at that. And she's been we started an online community. I'll put a link here for anyone. We've started an online training community. It's free. You can jump in. There's about 80 members or something like that at the moment. There's a free dog training page. There's a paid, like, active clients page. And then there's an active puppies page. And then there's a...
Q&A.
Yeah, the free training one and the reward, wins.
Yeah, progress and wins, something like that.
Yeah, wins and results, I think. But yeah, so the wins and results and the free training one are free. So you join the community, you can get access to those free. The active clients and the puppy program clients is obviously for paying clients. But in the free training one, the 4 trainers are in there. You can ask questions, message us, we'll help you for free. And it's a big community of people in there. If you're finding local people to walk with, or you want to ask people about what it's like working with Canine PT, you want to ask us about toilet training or crate training your puppy or whatever it is.
Have other people celebrate your success that are in the same boat as you.
Yeah, you can see all the wins and you can see other people go through wins and problems in the results page. Like if they couldn't walk on a lead, now they can, or if they couldn't crate train, now they can. But we're building that up. I think I'm going to move it over to a school app or maybe a Mighty Networks. A couple of my peers were saying Mighty Networks is better. I think I like the way school looks, but I'm not sure. I actually spoke with Lockie yesterday. He said we can build one for free. We can have Claude or Manus build one and have it live on a computer for free. Just put it into a server. That way we don't have to pay $100 a month. Anyway, I'm getting sidetracked talking shop, but hey, we have an online community that's there. It's based in WhatsApp. I will put the link up if you want to join. Jump in, join, ask us questions. It'll give you access to the Monday night live calls as well. I am going to start implementing a free training call, a paid training call, and our puppy program training calls so that we have split topics once the program gets a bit more busier. I'm just starting to notice now I get around 10 on a call on a Monday night, and it's a bit mixed. It's like couple puppy, couple reactive, couple newbies. And I'm going to separate the new people out and the puppies into their own chats.
Basically, so you get focused time on what you want rather than...
Yeah, rather than if you've got, I need toilet training question, you don't want to have to listen for 20 minutes while we talk about a dog lunging, and then you just want to be like, hey, my dog can't go to the toilet.
Actually, that's something I want to talk about.
Go.
Is I don't understand how or why people struggle the concept of toilet training. Or if am I being mean in that aspect?
Explain it a bit more. What do you mean? They're struggling. You don't
like
understand
they're struggling, and the dog's maybe like 7 months old, or it's over 1, and they're still making accidents. And
I think there's a complacency about two things. Like toilet training, you want to nail in the first couple of weeks, and then you just have to be consistent, right? If you're getting a dog from a good breeder, you should have a really good head start. Most dogs and puppies are coming out crate trained and toilet trained.
I think this is also a question, is that not enough people are asking the breeders enough questions about what the puppy's done for the first beforehand. 8 weeks beforehand.
A red flag for me would be like they go on a toilet mat.
A puppy pad.
Yeah, because more often than not it means the puppy hasn't been outside much.
Yeah.
So if you're in a unit, puppy mats or pads are okay.
I would say no. I would just
try and get them to grass.
Get a grass.
I think it's just a commitment thing then, right? Like if they've got a job or whatever, they can't be, or people struggle to do every 2.5 hours.
Well, even then I'd get a grass. I'd get a grass thing over the puppy pads, because then you get the whole, well, they do it on the carpet.
Yep.
And it's too similar to carpet, which is why they make that assumption.
And cheat code, if you're a little bit handy, or you can get like an avocado box from Woolies, like a tray. You can buy a roll of grass from the hardware or Bunnings or whatever it is for $5.
Something like that.
So it's cheap. You just need a bit of grass, right?
Yeah.
And one, if you look after it, you should be able to cut it in half and last you 2 to 4, like 4 weeks, 2 weeks each half.
Yeah.
And just put it in the box. Otherwise, you're going to buy $100 grass thing, and you got to buy the grass off them to fit the thing, and it starts costing, their subscription's like $50 a month or whatever. So, cheat hack if you want to do it on the cheap. A tray of avocados or mangoes or whatever, and then just a roll of turf from the hardware store.
Yeah, I had a puppy this week.
Water it.
That they were like struggling, but when he was out and about, he was toileting on the grass very easily.
Yep.
And I'm like, you're obviously not giving them enough opportunity, or he's trying to like retrain him on the puppy pads. I'm like, well, what was he trained on? He was like, grass. And we'll go take him down to the grass.
Yep. And on lead, always forgotten. The people that are doing it are missing it. Crate, when you get out, like crate training is going to help you, right? Because if your dog sleeps in a crate, every 2 hours you're going to need to go to the toilet. So first thing you do when you get up, take him out to the toilet. But on a freaking lead. Don't let the dog just go in the yard and start exploring and get distracted. On a lead, stand there, pretend the dog's not there. Let them get bored and stand where they went to the toilet the last time. You're going to start he'll smell where he went, go, oh, it's a toilet. When they do it, I think I'm almost leaning to not paying with food now. I think I just like a pat and a bit of happiness. Food, I believe, can lead you down. I think I've said before, like, to pay with treats, but I feel like I've taken that back now because I feel that will lead you down the road of, like, they'll toilet for food, but not when you don't have food, or, like, they're always looking for a reward. It should just be a little pat and a little bit of excitement. They're going to need to do 2 wees, so they learn to empty their bladder, so you're going to be out there for a while, and I don't think people see it through.
No.
Like, we say all that in our training guide, and we still have people go, oh, they go out and do a little wee, and then they come in and they do another one. What are we doing wrong? And I'm like, it's in the guide. It says out for a wee, back in the crate for 10, back out for your second wee to train the dog to then empty their bladder.
Yeah.
Only after the dog's done 2 toilets can you then allow them access inside. And I think there's a complacency where people are like, oh, we only had 1 mistake today. It's not too bad. He's a puppy. And they let him get away with it. But there's people out there with 10-week-old puppies that don't toilet in the house. They're just perfectly toilet trained at 10 weeks. So there's no reason any breed you can't be there or be very close, if you're letting the second toilet happen in the house and you're like, oh, it's okay, then it's on you.
It's more just the now, like, basically nearly adult dogs that I'm struggling with.
Yeah,
like,
older ones.
How are they still making mistakes?
Look at, I won't name drop, but old mate we got a call because he started toileting in the house because he'd been going to daycare.
Oh, yeah.
So, like, your dog's been going to daycare for a bit and they don't have grass. It's an indoor daycare. So he's probably holding it till he's busting, but then learning to toilet on concrete. So then he started toileting in the house on a hard surface because he started just a new routine, right? Because they're allowed to. So we put in a special request for the daycare to take him out to grass, which is fine.
That I have, but I don't know what they were doing, but the poor babysitter was just like, I'm dealing with it like every morning. Like the idea was that they'd be toilet trained by the time I had to look after them. And I don't know if like not having enough opportunities or they just didn't put enough effort in.
Do I know who this is?
Probably not.
Okay. Could be a number of things. I've had other people say a dog's just started randomly toileting inside. And my first answer is like where, and they'll say like it's either on the kid's bed or on their bed or on a rug or in a fluffy corner. And my first response is always like, hey man, I think get a sample and get it down to the vet, just in case it's a UTI. Because like the general gist of it is if they're in pain, they're going to look for something soft to go to toilet on.
Yeah.
So, because it creates discomfort. And I learnt this funnily enough through my cat. The cat was having dramas not using a kitty litter when we first got her. And she was weeing on like chairs and couches and blankets and stuff. And the missus was doing all the cleaning and just like, she's pissing everywhere. And I was like, what? And we took her to the vet like maybe 2 months later just for a checkup. And they were like, oh, she's got a UTI. But so there's a funny thing about my cat. She's had her uterus and everything removed. So when she was a stray, she was found in a gutter and had like horrific infections and stuff. She's had all her uterus and everything removed completely. And it was a residual tiny infection that she had. But the vet said she's obviously been toileting on soft stuff because she's been in discomfort. I can't remember whether she got an injection or whether she got medicine, but like days later, done, kitty litter, toilet trained, never made another mistake. And I was like, oh, how long? I felt horrible because I was like, it's been doing that for 2 months. She must have been in so much pain for so long. So anytime somebody sort of says that to me now, I'm like, get a sample and just get it to the vet.
Yeah.
Like, get a check. And it's like I had a puppy the other week. I had Zeph for a day and I went to pick him up and he growled and sort of snapped at me. And I was like, oh, that's strange. And I spoke to the owner and was like, hey, you want to work on this? Make sure that like if the kids aren't picking up, he's not snapping. And then the next day he rang, he's like, hey, we just got out of the vet. Zeph has had a really crook tummy.
Yeah.
And has been in a lot of pain. So he's on antibiotics. We're going to skip sessions this week. And I was like, that's fine. I was like, that's why he was snapping and growling and biting when I picked him up.
Yeah.
Because he was in pain. Because I can pick him up now and he doesn't give a shit.
As a puppy this week, I picked up, but he had just come from the vac with his new vaccines. But I was still weirded out the fact that I picked him up under his belly.
Yeah.
That was enough to like to snap.
Yeah. But yeah, so like, I mean, it's 101, right? Like you health check every client before you start to make sure that there's not an underlying medical issue that's creating the behavior.
Yeah.
And then you go into your other training.
But I think people actually don't think. I think there's not enough of those people be like, oh my God, she made the wrong noise, or like she looked the wrong way, so I'm going to take her to the vet.
Yeah.
I think people should do more regular, like just checkups.
Checkups, yeah. And I should do that myself because I never go to the doctor.
Yeah, you're fine.
Oh, I'm fine.
You're fine.
I'll die one day, whatever.
Yeah. But our puppies.
Look after your puppies. Don't worry about Shaun. Good to know I'm high on the list. Jesus.
You'll be right. You're more robust.
It's you guys I worry about every week. These poor girls.
Yeah.
There's always sick or crook or headache or something or stomach or allergy, after nearly dying on the plane.
Yeah, I've been dying a lot this year. This is probably like the most like allergies I've had like significantly in a row this year, like in the past like 10 years.
Yeah, right. I don't know.
Yeah, because I died a week before we left, and I died on the plane.
Yep.
And I think I've died like 2 times since coming back.
2 times coming back.
That's like 5.
Yeah. That's a lot.
I've gone like years without having reactions.
Maybe it's puppies.
Maybe puppies.
It could be puppies.
No.
I spoke to, I'll announce this now, I've spoken to North Shore Rescue.
Oh yeah? Oh, you haven't told me this.
Put our hand up for a puppy. I didn't ask for a dash hound. I should have. But I'm worried I'll keep a dash hound. So the plan is I'm not sure how. We might start a GoFundMe or something. But I'm worried if I do that, Jacob will just pay for it. And I don't want to take the piss. But I want to get a puppy from the rescue. And I'm going to try and do like a YouTube series.
What's a puppy?
I don't know.
Oh, you don't know?
Don't know. They've got Kelpies, Coolies, cattle dog Kelpies. They've got a red healer. They've got a bunch.
Well, you can't get the red healer because you're going to keep the red healer.
This is the problem. So
Flame is still up for adoption, by the way.
I want another dog, but I don't need one, and I shouldn't have one, and I don't want to fall into the boat of having 20 billion dogs. But if I can help, and through Canine PT, we can rescue a puppy, either from the pound or from the rescue. I'm going to take him in, and we're going to film and document everything. Like every day, I'm going to try and film, and I'm going to just do what I would do with a puppy, like our puppy program, which is not a lot of training, but I'll probably do more because I'll enjoy the puppy. But lots of exposure, lots of socializing, group walks, hanging with other dogs, people, cafe, down, and do food.
Bring here.
Sushi. Thanks, bro.
Thanks, Kiao.
Excellent. Cool.
Hey, buddy.
Oh, what? Did you get him something?
Hey, Cow. Cow. Yeah? Can you get us chopsticks from downstairs, please? Okay. Thank you.
They don't put chopsticks in there?
I don't think anymore.
Whoa.
He's going to steal some of mine.
That's okay.
Here are all your sauces. Yeah, I'll share it with him.
Is that what, 5?
Yeah, it's 5.
Chopped up?
Yeah.
And you got the squid, the seaweed.
Oh, what do you want? Our food came, guys.
Yeah, we got food. Sushi. God, I don't know. What's that one? teriyaki.
Guys, let's make him have wasabi.
Chopsticks. Thanks, mate.
Thank you.
Wasabi. I can eat wasabi.
This is not my son, by the way. This is my brother.
We have a child. Now everyone's like, oh, you're a couple. Oh, look, you have a child. How good.
Yeah, this is my young.
Then you have to say, this is my brother, not my sister.
Yeah.
Yeah, something like that.
Something like that. All right. Thanks, bro.
All right. We'll go to the park afterwards.
Not long. Oh, this is exciting. Or you sit. I don't sit. I'm awkward. I don't know how to sit up and eat.
This isn't ASMR, yeah?
Nah, it shouldn't be. That's what I do when I do my cooking. When I used to do my cooking thing, we'd like finish a video, and it would be me and Max or me and somebody eating it, and I would always try and eat it real quick while it was hot, and it would be like, and everyone was like, "Oh, it's so like sloppy listening to you eat the thing." Let's give it a rip. Cheers. Cheers. Dink. Oh, it's gonna be hot. You off your food now?
No.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Hey, this is good. Where's this from?
The sushi train.
Okay.
And
Shout
DY.
out to the DY sushi train.
Oh, they have like the best on the beaches.
Do they?
Yeah.
I've never
Every
been.
other sushi train, I get disappointed.
I've never been. We need to, or maybe you need to organise a little staff party thing.
Well, we can just go sushi train.
Okay.
It's cheap and yummy. I don't know, unless the girls can't have gluten or dairy.
No, they can eat. Those two can eat anything.
Oh, okay, cool. It's just me?
Yeah.
Well, I can't have gluten or dairy, but sometimes I just choose not to. Acknowledge that fact.
All right. Am I putting wasabi on one of these?
If you want. Or you just eat it straight up.
I don't know about eating it straight. I would put wasabi
My
on
boyfriend
it.
does. Be a man.
Don't compare me and Liam and say be a man. The guy weighs as much as my left foot. Ugh. All right. Sorry, Liam. Love you. What was I saying? Puppy. So puppy.
Hey, we talked about toileting.
So no, we're gonna get a puppy. Yeah. I'm gonna film it, and hopefully within like 2 months or maybe 3 max, we have like somebody will either be able to fund through sponsorship or a GoFundMe or something an adoption into a good home with like all of the best equipment and things we can provide, and we'll put that out there. I'm sure people will donate stuff and things like that. Yeah. Just document it from start to finish. Like this is how we would raise a puppy.
Yeah.
And then rescue the puppy and then have it go to a home fully trained, good dog, and then we'll do updates and see how it goes.
Yeah, with a person or couple or family that's dedicated to
we're not just going to give it to anyone. Someone we can work with. That was tuna.
Was it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Enjoy.
These ones are tuna.
Oh, yeah.
Or fishy tasting chicken.
But even if like we get the puppy and someone reaches out and's like, I would like it after.
We'll definitely even have the family come and work with the dog while we have it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So, wrong hole. So, shout out to North Shore Dog Rescue. We've been working with them for a while. Hopefully we're going to have a puppy come through the ranks.
They had a Sheltie come through.
We nearly had you sold on that, didn't we?
One morning, I woke up to this one, and one of our lovely clients, Jen, basically saying, I need to get a puppy, and that they were going to somehow figure out the hoops
logistics
and loops of getting me a dog.
Yeah, that shouldn't be a problem. It's not hard to get a dog.
Well, Jen was offering from her breeder where she got her amazing Sheltie from, which was like $6,000, which currently not in the budget.
It's not even anyone's budget.
It will be my budget one day. Anyway, let alone me having to convince my partner to have a puppy. And they were like, we will deal with the backlash.
It's much easier to ask for forgiveness than it is permission.
I don't know. I don't know with this one. I've suggested like asking for forgiveness later, and I didn't get a very good vibe that forgiveness would be given.
Oh, harsh. You guys are young.
Yeah.
Live a little. Live on the edge.
Want to travel first before a puppy.
Yeah, I think road trips is going to be on my list of things. I still want to get back to the UK at some point, but I don't know when.
When it's not winter. When it's not raining every 2 seconds.
When there's not a war on.
Yeah. Oh, New Zealand was cancelled. Because of the war.
Yeah, New Zealand got cancelled. Lost 10% on a car rental, lost 10% on Airbnb, and I'm losing everything on the flights.
Yeah.
But Bryn's going to go anyway on a holiday with her boyfriend, so that's fine. At least it gets used. And I'm hoping my mum might take the other flights and at least use them. Hopefully she gives me some cash or something for them.
Yeah. Or you could go away and have a holiday.
Yeah, I don't really want to go. I think I'd rather stay and make some money.
Offer them to Jess.
Jess?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know that Jess is in a position. I shouldn't talk about her personal life, but she's just been drafted back out to the military or something like that this week. So she's out of town again.
Sorry,
we talk
Jess,
about all these.
I tried getting you a holiday.
No. We talk about all these people like these people know who they are. Anyway. What else? Coming to the end of the they were the topics I wanted to chat about.
So we're having to think what happens when petrol runs out. Shaun had a smarter solution and was like, I'll just get an electric vehicle. I was like, no thank you. I'm already in car debt. I'm going to get a bike and a trailer for my bike.
Yeah.
I'll ride around.
Yeah, the petrol prices have been pretty scary. So like driving around the beaches, you go through a tank of gas a week. And I joked about it when the prices started going up a little bit, an extra $20 a week. I'm not going to cry about that. And I'm not overly crying about the price of the petrol at the moment anyway, but it did cost me. Yeah, it did cost $220 to fill the van up the other day.
That's double what it normally costs.
Yeah, it's normally about 130, 140 for me.
Mine's normally like 120 max on a bad day.
Yeah, so it was 220 the other day, and that was only like 3/4 because I had a quarter tank already, so I wasn't fuel light wasn't on. And so I did a bit of research and jumped online and looked at e-vans, and there's one out there at the moment that has like a 3.9% interest rate or something like that. It's not cheap; it's like 80 grand or something, but it's cheaper weekly. Pardon me, weekly repayment was $20 cheaper than the van that I have now. Plus, I don't have to buy petrol, so I'm like $200 a week in front. I don't know how much electricity costs though. I imagine that's not going to be cheap.
Probably cheaper than fuel right now.
You'd want to think so. So anyway.
If anyone has a Tesla right now, tell us how much it takes to power it.
Yeah, put in the comments. What's it cost to run an e-vehicle? And is it worth it? Or should we get your idea and get e-bikes with little trailers on the back and just pick up the dogs on bike? We won't be able to do anywhere near as many dogs.
That's okay. We'll be so fit. I'll be so fit.
Like,
it'll be great.
Can you imagine you riding up to Avalon to do the pack walk?
No.
You have to leave at like 6 a.m. to get there for 7.
Probably longer, actually.
Longer, it's over an hour, right? Like, yeah, travel between clients would be brutal. You'd be able to do 4 or 5 dogs a day max.
My Worrywood run would be perfect.
Avalon wouldn't be too bad, but there is a few good big hills in Avalon.
My house would suck. We're actually my house now.
Yeah, this would be a good little podcast studio. White walls. The beanbags are pretty comfy. I thought they'd be full of the squeaky, noisy things. They're like
These are like the inflatable ones where like you open them and then let them expand for 24 hours.
Oh.
My sister got one, and then my other sister got one, and then my parents were like, we need one. So we have a third one downstairs.
They're just massive.
Yeah.
Right.
Best naps ever. Highly recommend. Kmart.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
There you go. Plug Kmart.
Can't afford a couch? Just get an inflatable beanbag. And it's good because, like, when you get up them and you flip them around, they'll inflate again. And then you can get back into your little nest.
Okay. What else is happening?
They're
How are your dogs?
actually amazing. I think their bad days are pretty much over. The whole reason I got into dog training, because my two were absolute nightmares to walk. And yesterday, they were off leash with Clancy, running around having an absolute ball. Especially Banjo, my blue heeler. He was the worst out of the two. And the fact that
He's calmed down heaps.
yeah, the fact that he was off leash running around with Clancy and not trying to maul him was amazing. And then even today, they came to the reactivity course and crushed it. And then afterwards, they joined us for the social walk around the lake. And just like with all the stimulus around the lake, they didn't react to anything.
Yeah, you had a lot of dogs passing by really close to you too.
Yeah.
And not flinching. So, and you walk with Killy, right?
Yeah, which like the most like negative behavior from Banjo was him being like, I don't think I like the way you smell, purely just because Gilly's still intact and he's not. I think he's got a little bit of little man syndrome of being like, my balls are taken.
What the fuck?
He doesn't like intact males, but the fact that like he was fine walking side by side with Gilly was great.
Okay, that's a win.
There's a major win. He's been major wins. I think I just forget how good they are.
They were really good today. Anything else funny? I've been dieting. I've lost like 3 kilos. I go to the gym every day now. 3 times a week, 5 times a week. What's 3?
You've started squat life.
What?
Squat.
I hate the squat day. I hate it.
I know, you whinge about it every time.
I can't feel my ass and my legs and shit. Walking around hurts. Putting my shoes on, I'm like, oh, like, no. I had to put a new hole in my belt because my pants were falling down.
That's good.
Yeah.
You shouldn't complain about that.
No, I'm enjoying it. It's get a clear head. And yeah, it's Kirky's fault.
It's Gergie's fault.
Did you watch their latest episode?
No.
We talk about Dick for most of it.
Oh, yeah? Who's Dick? Or
Just in general.
Just in
It
general?
was supposed to answer a question. Actually, I can tag in this, and this is going to go a bit. We'll make this one non-18, but
Cover your ears, children.
It was, yeah, children can turn off now. So the boys from the YCA will tag a clip here.
You cancelled, and here you are. So
I think he's just not reached a wide enough audience. Like,
Josh Shaun still.
Yeah, Shaun.
Sean's okay with
He's
this.
like, fucking rock on, boys. He's just got a beer. He's
Yeah.
putting it on his TV.
As good as the Cooper Hound.
Some 4X.
Yeah.
I believe he's a New South Welshman, so he would be drinking Tuies.
Oh, okay.
You might want to let us know on that, Sean.
Yeah. Send us a picture of you sipping on a Tuies while having the podcast on repeat.
Your shaft in hand. The one about cocks, this one can be called. The one about veiny. No, actually.
Does it have a front or a back?
Yeah, does it? Let us know in the comments, or a top and a bottom.
They give me some shit that I'm the only one watching their podcast. But I did send them a message and was like, yeah, look, not going to lie, it's on in the car, it's in the house, I put it in my headphones when I'm in the gym, I do listen to it a lot.
You sound like Callum with...
No, because I don't, like I'll be doing something else, so I listen to it a couple of times because I've missed stuff. Or I'll be on my, like if I'm not locked in, I'm fucking around on my phone.
You downplay that. You downplay that.
So, yeah, but I do listen a bit. I'd probably listen to each. Why are you timing? What's going on there? I probably listen to each episode probably like twice, but in bits. I don't know. Anyway, it's a bit of fun. I was going to make a reel about it, but what did they ask me? Do we drink Tuies? And I was like, no, because it's a myth. Tooheys is like not drunk by Australians. It's all is that Foster's? No, we don't drink Tooheys, do they? A few people drink New.
I am a non-alcoholic person. I would have no idea.
Righto. Well, Tooheys and Foster's are like the Australian beers, and Foster's you can barely buy in the country. It's all exported. And then Tooheys is just junk.
Yeah.
I don't like it. So, no, I'm not sitting on the couch with a Tooheys watching you guys with my fucking Akuba on. But what was his question? It was something like, does it have a top and a bottom, or a, like what does it have?
A PB?
Yeah.
Are they asking if you're hooded or non-hooded?
No, not. No. No, they're asking, does it have a top or a bottom, or like a, like what, does it have sides or something like that? And I was like, they got like it's a head and a shaft. I don't know. It was a real weird conversation. You need to see it so you know what I'm talking about.
Okay.
I'm going to have to make you watch it.
I was too busy watching Heartland yesterday.
What's that?
It's a horse show, and I've been obsessed with it since I was a child. And they still keep making seasons.
Okay.
Yeah.
I need something new to watch.
You'd like it's all cowboys.
Yeah, I've been meaning to watch Yellowstone. That's supposed to be pretty good. But I've rejigged the website. I redid the marketing. We're doing paid ads now. For the first time in my life, I'm paying ads.
Or an actual business. Wow.
Google ads and Meta. And they're working.
No working. Yeah. It's actually really rude. Out of all the employees, I'm the only one working full time.
Why is that rude?
It's unfair. They should be working just as much.
She can't. Like the other one's got another job and, personal stuff, so she can't do things. And the other one's at uni.
Should I go to uni?
No.
No.
No. What for?
I don't know. I did kind of want to, curious. It's very hard though. It'd be cool to get into one of Trongazu's animal care programs. But that's very competitive.
I got a couple of people you could talk to about it.
Yeah, but I also looked at it, and their classes are on Monday nights, which I don't really work anyway.
Yeah. Yeah, Jules works at the zoo, so you could definitely talk to her. She was doing her animal training with me when I started, and then she's with the seals, and so she's quite high up at the zoo, I think.
Yeah, it'd be cool, because, I think we know how to train dogs, but it'd be cool learning how to, see how other animal psychology to work, to see how you can apply it better to dog training.
It's almost exactly the same. Almost.
But it'd be different behaviours you'd see.
Yeah, and there's less, you're relying more on your, I think, I'm going to cock this up. I think you're relying more on your scientific background and basic markers and repetition. And different animals don't learn the same as dogs.
Yeah, that would be the cool part, is just seeing what you can learn there to apply back.
Why don't we go to the zoo why don't we talk to Julia and go to the zoo for the next staff party?
You've mentioned this for a year now.
Yeah.
You still haven't done it.
So why don't we do that? Why didn't you ask for that?
Okay, well then do that, please.
Okay.
We're going to the zoo. I like the zoo. Can we go to Robert Irwin's zoo?
Oh, fuck. I don't know. Where is it?
In Queensland.
Another fucking holiday.
He's
No,
single.
I'm not saying yes to that. But we'll talk about it. Stitch me up. All right. I think that's it. It was a good chat.
Sorry if we were too chewy with our sushi.
I don't think we were we? I inhaled mine. I was starving.
I felt bad. I was chewing. I felt like I was just.
I don't think it'll pick it up.
Mic.
I don't think it'll pick it up. So. Recap.
Consistency with toilet training.
Yep. Crate training.
Play with your dog.
Play with your dog properly. Puppy. Any dog. Play is super
sleeps.
important. Make sure they get enough sleep. Make sure your crate's used properly. Don't give up on it.
Reach out if you're having difficulties.
Yep. Join the free training program thing.
Community.
That's the one. And that's it.
Be smart with your travelling choices right now.
Yeah. Don't pay attention to Jacob and Kirky talking about cock for 30 minutes.
Yeah, should I watch that episode?
It's quite funny.
Okay.
Like I had the giggles quite a bit. They gave me a lot of shit for it. I had people.
They bore you a lot. You
that's what your friends are supposed to do.
Yeah, but you might be up there with Owen eventually with how much you get bullied.
I reckon it'll be worse. I reckon it'll be worse.
I don't think you could beat.
If I spend more time, it's a good nickname.
Yeah.
I've never really had. I've had one nickname, and I'm not going to say it on here because it'll just fucking stay forever. But
what is it?
No, I'm not telling you.
Oh.
But I've never really had a nickname because anybody got a nickname for a Shaun?
I'll call you Sheila.
But like, it's not a name that shortens or extends or.
No, it's Shawnee.
Yeah, but that's.
You would hate that.
Jess called me that the other day. She was with a friend and she called me and she was giggling when she answered the phone. I was like, "What is going on?" She's like, "I'm just with my friend and we were just talking about you. It was all good, don't worry, but we have to ask." And she was asking me, "Do I call you Shawnee?" I lost it. But now every time she rings, I call her Jessie.
I don't like that.
No, neither does she.
No, I don't like that.
So it's good. But it's not cocknose. Sorry, Owen.
Sorry, yeah.
He doesn't have a cocknose. I'll put a photo of Owen up here. He's really cute. I like him.
You got a new boyfriend?
Nah, I don't really like him like that. I give him a hug.
You literally kissed.
Oh, he kissed me on the cheek.
They kissed.
He kissed me on the cheek.
I have video evidence.
And I got a hug from Kirk.
You got 2 kisses, actually.
I did. Owen was very generous in his love giving.
Yeah.
Generous lover.
To men only.
Oh, really? And then, so yeah. I imagine the boys give me a lot of shit. But anyway, that's why I like talking to Chloe. She's much
Chloe's
nicer.
pretty.
She's gorgeous.
I am a bit gay for the woman, not gonna lie.
Hi, Chloe.
Can you date him?
Do you watch this? Can you date him? I don't think she wants to date me. She's too far away. But if you do,
he's gonna get muscles and he'll have sunshine, and we can ship over your puppies.
Yeah. I love your dogs and bring you to the country and stuff. That's a big sell. Fuck. I don't think Jacob would let her go. I don't think she even wants to come and to this country anyway. Not for me. Fuck. She's too young. She's got wonderful things she can do with her life.
Yeah.
Other than me, maybe I'm underselling myself. It's getting awkward now. Am I blushing?
Everyone has a crush at the YCA on someone.
Oh, what about Maggie? Maggie's really cute too.
Yeah, Maggie was your first love. Now you're cheating.
She's the reason I
Chloe.
spent the money. I was like called up to ask questions about doing a mentorship, and got on the call and then forgot what I wanted to ask and just said okay. Jacob was like, "How was your call?" I was like, "Yeah, she's really cute." That was about the response. Anyway, I'm weak. I'm a weak man. Back to dogs. No, we're done. Let's wrap it up.
All right. Bye.
Bye. Thanks for listening.
Ciao.